Missouri linebacker Nick Bolton is a 6-foot, 235-pound linebacker who can run and chase. When you watch these linebackers nowadays, you want them to be able to cover as well. He struggles somewhat with his coverage ability, and that's a little bit of a concern when you look at some guys. He's only 6 feet tall, so you wonder if he'll be able to handle the pounding in the NFL. But when he takes on runners in the hole, he's able to knock them backwards, which is a good sign. Who's he remind me of? Jayon Brown, who's now with the Tennessee Titans and an unrestricted free agent. But he's one of those guys that can run to the football. The major concern with guys like him is their size. Will they wear down? Will the NFL take its toll on a smallish linebacker?
Creed Humphrey, the center out of Oklahoma, generated a ton of buzz when he was the center when Kyler Murray was playing quarterback. He made that start as a redshirt freshman, played the entire season. If you're a quarterback in the NFL, you love it. This guy joins your team at 6'5", 320. Not only is he very athletic, but he's very smart. I think coming in and talking to most scouts, I think most people view him as a second or third round draft pick. Kind of reminds you of a Graham Glasgow, the center from the Broncos. This is a center that's one of the best in the class, and if he gets his hands on you, you are staying there. One of the things that I like most about him, and you'll hear this from the GMs and from the scouts around the league, is he gives you a lot of flexibility. He's a 3-year starter, and he can play any position on that interior offensive line.
Florida State's Joshua Kane, though, is the player who, since high school, everyone thought was going to be a sure thing. He's got all the physical talent that you would want for an edge rusher. He's strong, he's long, he gets off the ball pretty quickly, but he struggled mightily with quarterback. I do worry about him withstanding the rigors of an NFL 16-game schedule. Plus, he plays a little bit slow at times because he hasn't seen that many reps due to his injuries. This is a player I think could be on the high side because of his freakish nature. He could be the next Javon Curse, but more likely, he'll be a 4 or 5 year NFL player. So I think he goes in the 3rd or 4th round. Tennessee's Trey Smith is one of the more intriguing players in this year's draft as an offensive lineman. As you would expect for an SEC guy, he has massive strength. His lower half is thick, and it really helps him set the point. And one of his strengths is that run game power. He's an exceptional power blocker, and one of the things I like the most about him, you see a killer, nasty streak. He's not afraid to hit a guy not once but twice and really finish and pancake guys all over the place. That lower half is a little bit too heavy, though. It shows up sometimes in his feet, which are a little bit slow, and I'd like to see him do a little bit more with pass blocking, and he might only be a fit at guard in the NFL. Needs some more versatility. Probably a 3rd or 4th round projection, depending on how his medicals come back, because he was plagued by some blood clot issues in Knoxville. If he cleans those up, could be a nice upside play.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.